Hello and welcome to the Maths project video. In this video, I'm going to summarize the project that we did for term 1. This project is done by me, Ahmed Ibrahim Al-Hayas, Saoud Abdullah Al-Meheri, Jassim Muhammad Al-Blushi. This project consists about 3 parts. The first part talks about the SAT exam, the second part talks about SAT questions, and the last part talks about sequences. As you can see in the second slide, it talks about what does SAT exam mean. It stands for Scholastic Assessment Test. The SAT exam includes 4 different exams, which they are chemistry, physics, maths, and English. What we're going to talk about in this presentation is the maths exam in the SAT. These are the rubrics that they're needed for the marking in the SAT exam. As you can see that we have correct answers, incorrect answers, and omitted. If you score one question right, you're gonna get a score of 1, which is a raw score. And correct answers will not be counted unless if you got 4 different false answers. At that point that you reached, you're gonna get penalized. Omitted, that means if you lift a question, that question will not be included in the final mark. There are some tips that I'm gonna mention to get a high mark at the SAT exam. First of all, try to solve the question before the 1 minute time limit elapse. What does that mean? Like limit yourself, limit a time for yourself for each question that you're gonna solve. Because SAT exam is all about time management, and it is a time-consuming exam and you have to manage it perfectly. Second, read the question carefully and look for the keywords. You don't have to understand every single word that it is mentioned in the question. You just look for the keywords, variables, numbers, and solve the question. Use the strategies gained through the course. These strategies are going to help you solving the SAT questions. By another means, if you try to solve a question which requires like 3 minutes from your time, the strategies that they're giving in the training courses can save like 2.5 minutes from the original time, which is 3 minutes. Don't guess, because you're gonna have a penalty if you got too many mistakes. Skip the question that you don't know how to solve. If you don't know how to solve a question, just don't guess it, because this point, which is number 5, is connected with number 4. If you're not sure of an answer, leave it and come back to it if you have some time left after finishing all the questions. Well, this point is clear. If you have some time left after finishing all the questions that you know how to solve, you may come back for the questions that you don't know how to solve, or you stopped by it because you need some more time or the limit elapsed. Don't solve all the questions in the usual or original ways. Try plugging numbers or solve the question mentally to save time. Well, as I said, SAT exam is a time-consuming exam. Use the equations that they're giving at the beginning of every SAT exam. This is a hot point. This is the key of gaining a lot of marks, a lot of raw scores in this exam. You have to use the equations and the formulas that they're giving at the beginning of every SAT exam. Do not second guess your answer. This is called self-doubt. The answer that you're going to put just put it and don't think about it another time. Eliminate the answers which they are wrong. If you don't know how to solve a question and you're stuck, and you don't know what are the strategies needed for solving that question, try to eliminate the unusual answers. There might be 2 or 3 answers that they're not usual or far from the right answer. Task 2 is all about questions about SAT, like from the arithmetic questions to let's see, to algebra functions questions and geometry questions, in addition of statistics and probability questions. Task 3 talks about the sequences. There are 3 sequences that we know. The first one is the arithmetic sequence, second one is the geometric sequence, and the last one, which is the it's kind of hard to pronounce, which is Fibonacci, I think. Well, excuse me for that pronunciation because I don't know how to I got messed in this word. How to pronunciate, whatever. I don't know how to say that name. It is Fibonacci, I think. If I want to describe that type of sequence, I'd say the numbers are integer sequence whose elements are the sum of the previous 2 elements. The first 2 elements are either 0 or 1 or 1 and 1, so that the sequence is 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, and 34. So that's pretty much it. I hope that you enjoyed the video, the summary video. You can just click on the link in the description bar or contact us by the email if you have any questions regarding this project.